Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? So, okay, I have to be honest. I did not really prepare for this live. And as I talk during this live, you'll kind of find out why. But I've just kind of had this message, like, in my face, on my mind, in my heart. And I was like, you know what? Let's just talk about it out loud with everybody and see what becomes of it. So I guess I'll start with, I have to say, like, okay, so every year for the past couple years, I've been like trying to come up with, themes for my year. And so my crazy self, for 2020, I was like, yeah, 2020, that's gonna be my year of flourishing. And what I thought it was gonna look like, y'all, I painfully admit it does not look like what I thought it was gonna look like. But what I realized is, I'm still grateful because, like, what I'm achieving and what I am getting are things that I need, I guess, for what I really, really want and desire. So, with that being said, my message is do more. And like I said, y'all, this is so unscripted. I did not practice, but I didn't like even write any notes. But I say do more because, when you going through life, hey, how you doing? When you're going through life and when you like, doing things, especially if you have like this goal or this idea of something you're going after, it may feel like, you're not moving, or it may feel like, things aren't, working out for you. But I kind of got a message today and it was like, okay, yeah, you're doing all right. You're doing a little bit. You need to do more. Ultimately, that was one of the messages that I got. Because after like thinking about it, after kind of like processing it, I have to be honest, y'all, I've been given a good 40% of myself. And that sounds so crazy. Like, I don't know, like, if y'all like, hear these like different people. Like, I love personal development and I follow so many people who have achieved like different things in their life. And they always say, be consistent and give 120% and go. And I like, to be honest, like, if I'm being real with y'all, I have never given 100 or 120% in anything. Like, a lot of the things that I have done in life, they've come natural to me. And like, I was just having this conversation the other day where this lady was like, well, she's actually my friend, but she was like, you just such a good speaker and you talk and you got this personality. And I'm like, girl, I am an introvert. Like, people do not believe me when I say that, but y'all, I literally, like, people naturally, people make me tired. Like, if I'm around people or groups, I literally go in hibernation for weeks at a time. Like, I have my friends, like, they calling me like, Xaye, you good? Like, I don't get my energy from people. I literally get my energy from being alone and, working on myself, doing my own thing. Like, I am such an introvert. So I say all that to say, like, I was thinking like, okay, I'm doing my thing, but after this conversation, it was just like, I'm not giving 100%. And again, I guess that ultimately looks like you have to push yourself and you have to do more, because I kind of had somebody like look over like some of the things that I've been working on and kind of what I've been doing, and they like, you need to do more. You need to do this every day. You need to go. And I was like, man, like, I was all like getting in my feelings, beating myself up, thinking like, well, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. But in reality, I really wasn't giving 100 or 120%. I was only giving what I was comfortable giving, if that makes sense. So I say all that to say, y'all, like, if you are comfortable, if you like whatever you're doing, wherever you are in life, if you are comfortable doing that but you want more, I'm sorry to be the bad confirmation that you have to do more. Like, if you let me give an example for some of y'all. Like, let's say if you want, I don't know, I'll say make more money, because we are in a crazy time in our life. But if you want to make more money, and you feel like, okay, I can just get more hours. Like, okay, you have to do more hours, you know what I mean? Or you have to find something else to help you get to that next level. You cannot just say, well, I mean, or like if your job has promotions and stuff, you can't like go to work how you've been going to work for the past however many weeks or months, a year, however long you've been at a job. You have to show up and offer more value. Be your highest expression of yourself. Like, do more at the job in order to make more money. Like, you can't just wake up and be like, hey, I want more, but you're not offering more. You're not giving more value. You're not providing, you know what I mean? Or sharing more with the world. Like I said, y'all, do not judge this live. Like, normally whenever I go live, I kind of have like a template, or I kind of know what I'm gonna talk about. But I really wanted to do this one kind of raw, because like, y'all, we all live in life, and life is not scripted. So instead of, I feel like I spend a lot of time preparing, and that's like another thing that I'm working on. Like, I'm sharing this information with y'all. Number one, I'm gonna be real, it definitely helps me like hold myself accountable. But number two, I really feel like one of my goals in life is to empower people to live out their best life. So what better way is to be authentic, to share my journey as I'm going through it, in hopes to empower you to do whatever you want to do on your journey. So that was, and I was like, you know, I'm always spending all this time like preparing. And I feel like, you know, I could be using that extra time to do other things, or to, you know, do other stuff that could help get me further along faster. Because at the end of the day, we all got 24 hours. And again, like, even if I fumble through this video, even if I mess up, you know, hopefully y'all can see that I'm not perfect. And, you know, at the end of the day, if I keep doing videos, I will, because again, this is my first time doing it unscripted, kind of. Well, not my first time by myself. Normally I can do it kind of unscripted if I'm talking to somebody, but if it's just me, I normally have like notes and kind of keywords. But just do more. And if you feel like, man, I've been doing it and I've been going and I've been trying, but you feel like you aren't getting anywhere, I would highly suggest that you reach out to like a mentor, reach out to somebody who has already achieved, somebody who has already achieved what you want. Like, don't be talking to people who gonna be hating and people who don't know what they talking about, but go and talk to somebody who has already achieved what you want, or on the track, or on the way. And you can mastermind with them and kind of be like, okay, hey, this is where I am. This is what I'm doing. What advice do you have? And I'm sure like they can, you know, kind of give you, you know, direction, guidance to get on the right track, or, you know, give you advice to be like, oh, you're doing that wrong, bruh. But again, my advice today was you need to do more. And even if you feel like it's wrong, or it's messed up, or it's like ugly or messy, that's just you being your own worst critic, and you could be just self-sabotaging, because in reality you may be doing it right, but you may not be doing enough of the right things. So the only way that you'll be able to know, you know, why am I stuck here? How come I haven't gotten this or done this? The only way you know that it is if you keep going, you keep being consistent. Because at the end of the day, like, no matter if it's Murphy's Law or no matter what's going on in the world, like, everything always works out in your favor. That's something I totally believe in. Like, everything always works out in your favor. So you're going to attract the right mentor, like, and to be even more authentic, I've tried to reach out to a few mentors. I mean, I have a couple good I have a couple people who are like, you know, working with me, but I've had people straight up not want to work with me. And I mean, I don't know why. I mean, it did kind of like, whoop, you don't want to work with me, but at the end of the day, they're not supposed to be a part of my journey. But you got to keep going. And one thing, you know, I'm open. I would ask, you got to tell me no, at least just tell me no. And then you will find the person who y'all match each other's temperament, if that makes sense. Or there's just some people who you want to be your mentor because you think like, you know, oh, I want to, you know, learn from this person, but the universe is like, nah, this is the person I got for you, and you'll find out why later. But I say all that to say, y'all, just do more, because as you go through life, you'll kind of get through all the kinks out of whatever journey you're on. You'll get through all the kinks, you know, and you'll eventually meet the right person to kind of, you know, or people or situation, because you can learn from life, literally in life. If you're, the way I look at it is, if you're coming across the same situation over and over, you're like, dang, man, I thought I leveled up. I thought I learned from that situation, but you keep getting put in different situations that you feel like you haven't outgrown or you haven't learned that lesson from. It's because you haven't learned that lesson. So be mindful and like literally, you know, try to learn what you are trying to learn from that situation. But life is going to help you get to that goal, to that desire. But I would just highly, highly, highly suggest that you just do more. Man, I'm kind of mad at myself because this is actually a really, really good topic, but I didn't really present it how I honestly didn't know what I was going to say whenever I hit the go live button. But I don't know, it's just a part of the journey, and I do want to become, like I said, I don't want to have to prepare so much. I mean, of course I'm going to still like prepare, but I spend hours preparing sometimes, and I want to maximize my time, and I'm not doing that if I'm not, you know, if I'm not like literally just doing, not thinking. Stop thinking, like literally just do more. If it is not the right thing for you to be doing, or if you need to be doing something else, literally seek help and guidance from other people who have already achieved it. Or if you really, really hone in, listen to yourself, listen to your higher source, you will learn very, very quickly what you need to do next, or what you need to learn in order so you can get past that level of life. So without further ado, y'all, I hope you definitely got value from this video. If you got value from this video, go ahead and drop a peace sign down below. Drop a peace sign down below. And yeah, I just want to definitely just make sure, because like I said, for whatever reason, I have this in my mind, I have this idea or this calling that I'm supposed to empower people along my journey. So I want to just be more authentic and definitely just share what's in me with y'all, in hopes that y'all live a full life, y'all, because life is beautiful, life is great, and we all should just be happy, because the happier we are, the better the world would be. So I love y'all. Have a great day.